Hey everybody, Rick with Stumpt here, and I'm playing Project Highrise, a building sim brought to us by SomaSim. And I'm going to go ahead and start a new game here. And we've got 20 East Randolph Street. That's fine. That's a fine name. Difficulty, we're going to start on Engineer, which is kind of like not too hard, not too easy. Lot size is going to be standard. And we're going to go ahead and start. So basically, we're going to build a high-rise. We start with one floor, and we start with a couple workers, right? So I'm going to go ahead and... We've got to make $1,000 today, okay? I just want to remind you about the contracts from the city. They are a great way to earn extra cash while also helping out. Cool. All right. Contracts from the city. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So, proof of concept. The city's Department of Planning wants to encourage small landlords to improve their buildings. Each daily rent revenue of $1,000 will be rewarded. Neighborhood development grant. So that's our first quest right here. Proof of concept. We need to make $1,000 in rent today. However, there are some other contracts. More people needed. The city wants more people in this part of town. Increase your population to 50. I'll sign that one. No problem. So now we can only have 2 contracts available at one time. So we want to get 50 tenants and we want to make $1,000 daily rent. Here we go. These are our workers. They just arrived for work, and they're going to be here all the time. They now live here. I've never seen the workers leave, not a once. Okay, let's go ahead and start by building some offices, okay? So here we go. I'm going to place an empty building right here, or an empty office right there, and an empty office right there. And let's go ahead and pick our first 2 tenants. Wait, actually, before we do, let's make sure that these offices are wired up, okay? We want to make sure that they have electricity. So here's our electric box, and here's our, like, utility closet. We're just gonna drag some power out there. Now they've got power. Now they won't be sore with me. They move in and they're like, hey, we have no power. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a couple insurance offices. We're gonna go with Viglione Insurance? Sure, there you go. And also City Insurance Company wants to move in. So there we go. Now we've got both of them. And in addition to power, they're probably going to want some phones too. They're a business. Business can't really operate without phones. And I'm just going to speed this up. We're going to build these first 2 offices. What's happening in there? What are you doing? Look at them go. Working so fast. Wait, are you grumpy? I don't want no grumps. I don't want no grumps. I'd like to get some lunch, but where? Okay, so they's hungry. There's nowhere to buy lunch. Okay. We want to give them a place to eat. And we can do that. Plop. Okay, what are we going to do? Food court. There's only one potential tenant, and it's Gloria's Bagels. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and add Gloria's Bagels to this thing. And I'll make sure that she has some power and phone as well. Here we go. Just in case she gets like some phone orders for some bagels, you know. We want to be able to get a phone line into there. Perfect. Okay, so that should keep my people a little bit happier now. All right. You guys get to build the place that you will have lunch. All right, Gloria's Bagels is built, and there we go. We've already got a guy in here. His name is, or her name, excuse me, is Lorraine, and she seems happy enough. And these jabronis, they say there's nowhere to buy lunch, but there's obviously a place to buy lunch now. Okay, there we go. I wish I could get some coffee. Okay, these 2 are never happy. They're never pleased. Danny and Marilyn, Danny and Marilyn. Typical Danny and Marilyn. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do something. I'm going to build some stairs, right? We're going to build some more stairs. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Stairs. Can I rotate the stairs? No, I can't. That's okay, though. Okay, so there's our other staircase right there. Okay. And let's go ahead and build it. Get to work, guys. Earn your money. Okay, it looks like only Danny's gonna build, so where are you, Danny? Oh, he was hiding behind the stairs. I get it. I get it. All right, so now we've got stairs, which is gonna lead to the second story. But in this case, it's going to be the first story because this is something I learned from Spanish class. In the United States, floor 0, we call it floor 1. In other countries, it's floor 0. And the second floor is actually the first floor. So we're gonna build the first floor. But it's technically the second floor, in my opinion. So there we go. If we're going to build a second floor, then we're going to want to build some stairs to that second floor, right? So let's go ahead and do that. We want to be able to get up to the second floor. Here we go. Stairs. Fantastic. And what are we going to put up here? Probably some more offices, because I don't think I can build another food court at the moment. So let's see who wants to move in. Plop. Wait. Oh, I got to wait until they're done building it. That's right. Oh, and I need to put in a power closet, a utility closet. Let's see here. Utility closet. Wiring closet. There we go. Okay, yesterday's budget, we made 500. We spent 1,000. No big deal. We're making money. We've got 310 for yesterday's rent. Our goal is 1,000. We're gonna get there. Now let's go ahead and put a couple more offices in. There we go. And let's go ahead and wire them up. Phone and power. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and pick some tenants. I say let's get some accountants in here. We got Pinnacle tax offices. There we go. And who's gonna move in here? A legal office. How about Rita Gallo Investigations? There we go. So now we've got a couple new tenants gonna move in, and we've got a third place here that we can definitely build something. I want to build a coffee place, but I don't think I have access to a coffee place yet. Let's see. Could I build a coffee place? Cafe. No, we need 1 prestige in order to do that. So that's off the table for now. We're just gonna have to go with another office for the time being. And can we build another legal office? We can. Let's go ahead and go with Jim M. Schwartz Law Office. There we go. Cool. We're gonna need phone. Oh, look at this. Oh, our phone switchboard. I don't think... Oh, we don't have a phone switchboard. That's a problem. So down here, we can actually build a switchboard. Let's go ahead and do that. So, gonna do a switchboard, a small switchboard. There we go. Now we're gonna have phone. Yeah, these people are pissed. They're like, hey, we have no phone. How am I supposed to run a business without phones? I get it. You are rightfully upset, sir. But I'm gonna fix that, okay? The problem's being fixed. Oh, look, we have 2 employees here at Glorious Bagels now. Harold now works here, too. Bye, Harold. See you later. Harold just left. And, oh, we have no power hooked up there? Ooh, that's an oversight. There we go. Do we have phone? No, we don't. There you go. Have some phone as well. There we go. I'm a giving landlord. Okay, we got 2 people who want coffee. And I want to build a place that has coffee, but that's going to be difficult at the time. Okay, what I'm going to want to do next is... Okay, so we've got stairs, right? I also want an elevator. I kind of want to swap this out for an elevator, so let's see here. Now, how are you guys going to get around is the question, huh? You're going to get an elevator. There we go. Swanky. There we go. Now we've got some elevators, and we've got this weird thing, right? We've got like this weird 1-tile room here. Can't do much without 1-tile room, so I think I'm going to actually extend out a little bit here. I'm going to go bop, 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 bop. Oh, there we go, bop. And we're going to want some power and whatnot going to those rooms as well. So let's get some power going over there. Bam. Bam. And also some phone. Bam. Telephone. There we go. And once those are built up, we can put in a couple more offices. I want to grab dinner, but where? Yeah, I get it, dude. But the thing is, I can't build any place that's going to give you dinner at the moment. All right? We're working on it. Danny. Okay, put a couple new offices in here. And who's going to move in here? Gallo Insurance. Yeah, 95 bucks. They're not going to pay me a lot, but their expectations for me are going to be pretty low. And Colombo Insurance as well is going to move in. So let's go ahead and get those guys settled. Now we're netting $195 a day. We're not losing money, which is good. It's good that we're not losing money. And I think that it's time to build the 2nd floor, or if you live in the United States like I do, the 3rd floor. So let's go ahead and first start off by building an elevator. Wait, I can't start by building an elevator. I got to build these tiles first. There we go. And now we can build the elevator. So here we go. Elevator. And I'm going to do the utility closet as well. So let's go ahead and build one of those. Wiring closet. Perfect. And let's power this place up. And let's phone it up as well. There we go. And what I've got right now is a power box that's going to supply power, I think, to 10 offices. And we're pushing that limit at the moment. So I'm going to actually install another box, another power box, and another phone box. So let's do that. Okay. I'm going to do an electrical transformer right here. And I'm going to do a phone box as well. There we go. And let's crank up that speed. Watch you guys get this done quickly. There we go. Danny's just about done building here, so I can go ahead and put in a new office right there. Wait, not possible. Why? Oh, you're not done building. You've still got building supplies over here, Danny. What are you doing, man? You're operating in a very strange fashion. There we go. I can build here. Who's going to move in? Legal office? We got Bedrock Detective Services. Welcome to the building. And who else wants to move in? We've got... who's this? Let's go for an accounting office. Never mind. No available accounting offices. Is there another insurance company? There are not. Oh, I can place an ad for 50 bucks. There we go. Placing an ad. Gonna get another insurance company. Right on. I like it. Lastly, we've got an office over here that we can put in here, right? So, let's see. Go with, There we go. Potential ads. Oh, I can decline the offers and go and run some new ads. So there we go. I've got 3 new tenants. Global Inc. is going to move in here. Main Street's going to move in here. And lastly, last office here. Going to do that last insurance company, Stein Insurance. All right. This is just becoming an insurance building at the moment. And I'm going to need a new place to buy food here soon. I think that the next floor, we're going to put some food in. Speaking of the next floor, here we go. Build that next floor there. There we go. Oh, we completed the contract proof of concept and we've been awarded $500. So now I can actually pick a new contract, which I think I'm going to do. Let's see here. Going to go to my contracts tab, and since I've only got the more people needed, I can pick another contract. I can go incremental income. The city's Department of Planning is looking for a model of sustainable growth for rental properties. Have daily revenue of $3,000 or more, and they'll reward you for being a beacon of financial prudence. Or Department of Planning and Development wants to ensure that the city is commercial, tax-based, diversified, and not overly dependent on any one sector succeeding or vulnerable should it collapse. To that end, they'd like to see you move in a diverse group of 16 small offices. Okay, I'm kind of doing that at the moment, so I think that I can totally take that one. Basic offices, there we go. So now I've got 2 contracts again. Basic offices, they want 4 accountants, 4 lawyers, and 4 creatives. I have no creatives yet. Oh, also 7 insurance, or 4 insurance. I've got 7, so I've got that checked off. So we want to get some accountants up in here. We can do that. First thing I'm going to do is put in a new place to eat. I think I could do that now. Let's see. We've got 2 food courts, cafes. You know what I could probably do is, can I... Oh, I can't cancel that. Never mind. All right, we've got a hot dog grill. We're definitely putting in Cooley Boulevard hot dog grill. That is happening. Gonna get some hot dogs up in here. I wired it, right? Yeah, it's got power. Okay, good. Gonna get some hot dogs. Need to diversify my offices. Build 3 offices. Who's gonna move in? Oh, creative offices. So need greater diverse variety of cafes, and I need at least 1 prestige. Okay, so we need to figure out how to get prestige. I'm not exactly sure how to do that yet. Okay, I need 3 more accounting offices. So let's go ahead and just stack this place with accounting offices. Here we go. There we go. Plenty of accounting offices now. And I could probably start building my 4th floor now, my 4th story. So let's do that. Here we go. 4th story has gone up, and let's go ahead and put in the utility closet now. Never want to forget to do that. And there we go. Cool. Let's power this place. Oh, I always forget to put in the elevator. We're gonna get shit done without an elevator. There we go. I'm gonna put in another food place here. Here we go. Once Danny and Marilyn move out of the way. There we go. Put in that other food place, and we're going to go with the Skyline Burritos. Now we're going to need some lawyers and just creatives. So we can check the lawyers off our list now, right? Go ahead and move in. Looks like T.I. Ritchie Investigations. Right on. And there we go. That should check off our lawyers. Now we just need to get the... Oh, look at that. We got a prestige. We've got a prestige. Now we can actually move in some creatives. So let's get some creatives up in here. I'm going to put them right next to the lawyers, which seems like a strange mix. Creatives and lawyers, but, you know, maybe it'll work. Let's see. Creative offices. Need a greater variety of cafes. Oh, really? Okay, that's fine. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build the 5th story now. There we go. Go ahead and wire that up. All right, greater diversity in food. Oh, cafe. Ooh, I can make the coffee and tea place now. People should love this. All right, coffee and tea. now that I'm going to have that coffee and tea place, I wonder if that will be diverse enough for these creatives. They're so picky, these creatives. They want it so diverse. We're going to find out once Marilyn's done doing whatever Marilyn's doing in there. Okay, cool. We've got our coffee place. Fan-friggin-tastic. It's raining, which is the perfect weather for creatives. All right. Wang Studios. Welcome aboard. Also, we're going to go with, let's see who else. Creative Model Agency. You're going to move in, and we're going to do some places upstairs as well. Some creative places. All right, we've got Buttcuss. Was that Buttcuss? Buttcuss Design just moved in, and we can put in one more office. I'm going to go ahead and put in an accounting office. Why not? We're going to go with City Tax Services. You're going to move in right there, and there we go. We've got quite a few offices. Once these creatives move in, then we should check off the basic offices and then be able to sign a new contract. But what I'm going to want to do is start increasing the infrastructure here. I'm going to need more phone and more power soon, so I'm going to need to build some rooms downstairs. And I think I'm just going to extend this basement, like out this way. All right? That's what we're going to do. Yep, I was right. Look at this. We're already running out of power here. That's not good. We got some people running out of power here. She's not going to be happy. Come on, guys. Get downstairs. Congratulations! You've completed the contract basic offices. The reward for payment is $1,000. And I get to pick a new contract now. So, oh, God. We're having rolling brownouts here. So I'm going to need to start putting some power in. Okay, I should be able to put power down here now. Let's actually pause this while I do that. So, let's see. I'm going to put in a bigger one. Here we go. How much is this? It's... Ooh, upkeep is $1,500 per day. That's not good. I'll just do a small one for now. There we go. That's fine. There we go. Let's keep this rolling. I know you guys are unhappy because you guys were without power, but now I put power in, so everybody should be happy, okay? Now, please don't yell at me. Okay? Come on now. Everyone get happy, all right? No need to be upset. Okay, now we're making $640 per day. Not too shabby. I'm thinking we should start putting apartments in now. What do you guys think? Some apartments, perhaps? I think that would be a swell idea. So, in order to do that, I think I'm going to move the elevator for this next floor. So, let's go ahead and build the next floor, all right? The 6th story. All right, put in... Oops. I missed a spot. Here we go. There we are. I'm going to put the elevator over here this time. Oh, I can't. It has to be above this one. So never mind. Never mind. Disregard. All right, Marilyn and Kenny. I was about to call you Kenny. Your name isn't Kenny. It's Danny. Wait, is something on fire? Oh, it's broken down. There's a problem in one of my elevators. Okay, let's pause here. So I'm going to need somebody to fix that stuff. All right. So building services. Here we go. Construct business support service. Build services to support needs of your apartment dwellers. Let's see. What else is there? Building staff, storerooms. Building staff. Here we go. Maintenance office. Ah, that's what we're going to need. Let's put the maintenance office in the basement. There we go. Got a maintenance office down there now. They'll be fixing the elevator, hopefully. All right. There's our maintenance worker. Did you fix the elevator? You're fixing it. Great. So who are our maintenance workers? Let's get to know them. We've got Carol, and we've got... I can't tell if you're sitting or you're just very short. We've got Gregory, and they seem plucky enough. All right, we can start building apartments now as soon as Danny and Marilyn are done doing what they're doing. You guys done? All right, we're going to have our first apartment dwellers now. So let's go ahead and allocate some apartment space. We're going to build some studio apartments here. There we go. And... Oh, whoop, actually, no. I did that wrong. I did it wrong. Bulldoze, bulldoze. Let's try that one more time. I need a place in order to put the power stuff, you know? So let's go ahead and put that in real quick. But in addition to the wiring closet, I'm going to need to give them, like, water and power. So I'm going to need to go plumbing closets as well. And in order to make the plumbing closets, I'm going to need more space. So let's go ahead and add a couple additions on. Wait, why can I not build that there? Oh, because I need to start from the bottom. There we go. Now we've got that, and now we can put in our plumbing closets. And the plumbing closets, we should be able to run the gas through here as well. So there we go. But now that I've got my plumbing closets, I'm going to need to have an actual water area down here, right? So I'm going to need water meters, like probably a couple of these. And I'm going to run some cable TV for these people too. There we go. They need their internet. They need their cable internets. Oh, I need to actually put a TV receiver or transceiver if I'm going to do that. So here's what we're going to need to do. And now that actually, I'm thinking a lot here. Actually, now that we're getting big enough, I need to, here, I'm going to build another staircase. All right. I'm going to build another staircase down here. There we go. We're going to build basement level 2 down here. All right. There we go. And now I'm going to build a staircase. Flopski. All right. I can start inviting tenants in now, I suppose. So who wants to move in? Deluxe studio apartment. Ooh, I like it. Needs electricity, water, and gas pipe hookups. I don't have gas yet. I do have water. So here's what I'll do. Basic studios will go on the bottom, okay? We'll get 2 basic studios going here. And you can see that I'm going to build there we go, the second basement area here. What I want to do is put in another maintenance office or construction office because I want people to I want to build quicker. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. Building staff. There we go. What can I do? Trash, storerooms, infrastructure. Let's see. Can I not build more workers? Large maintenance office. Expand construction staff. That's what I want to do. Needs a consultant upgrade. I need a consultant upgrade. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, it's just occurred to me. I've never picked another contract. Let's go ahead and pick another contract here. We can do incremental income now. So there we go. Now I have 2 contracts available, which you have signed the contract incremental income and received an advance payment of $500. Huzzah! All right, and we've got 32 of the 50 people that we want moved in here. Oh, it looks like that we don't have enough power. I actually need to put in another place for power. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Here we go. I'm going to put in a bigger power box. There we go. Now you guys should have power. Now you should be happy. I actually ran power lines to your buildings, though, right? Oh, I didn't. No, that explains it. That's a major oversight. Did I get phone? I didn't. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? There we go. And cable TV. I gave you cable TV. That I remembered water and cable TV. All right, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up this first episode of Project Highrise. I like this game. This game's pretty fun. I can see myself losing a lot of time playing this game. What do you guys think? Are you enjoying it? I hope you are. And if you are, be sure to give it a like, favorite, share, and subscribe. Give me your tips and comments down below. And until next time, I've been Rick with Stumpt. I'll see you guys later.